everybody? Welcome to a brand new episode of the Civil Canadians. I'm Scotty V, and I got my very special guest with me. I have UKNight. How you doing, buddy? So, me and UKNight go back a long time. We went to school together way back when in the early 2000s. So, how you holding up with this whole virus?
I go insane, so
That's good. That's good. All right. So what we're gonna talk about is Venom, Venom 2, basically. So with Venom 2, they basically released the title, which is Let There Be Carnage. So I'm gonna ask you, what do you think about this title? Do you like it? Do you hate it? What do you think?
it's interesting because now they're adding Carnage in the movie,
Mm-hmm.
and then it's going to be interesting because I heard rumors about Spider-Man going to be involved or not,
Mm-hmm.
and imagine he came in as a cameo somehow, or at least if he's part of the movie. Oh man, that's going to be that would be very interesting.
So do you like the title?
Yeah, the title's good.
All right, I'm gonna give you my thoughts on that. First of all, I don't like the title too much. It's kind of like at the end of the first Venom movie. You've seen it, right?
Yeah, the first one. Yeah, I've seen it.
Okay, so basically Eddie Brock just went into the present to interview Carnage, and Carnage is like, "There's gonna be carnage, right?"
Yeah.
So it's kind of like it. The post credit scene foreshadowed sort of the title of the movie, like how Infinity War foreshadowed the title of Endgame, right? So because Spider-Man is kind of in a sticky situation, do you think he might show up or just have like a brief cameo?
Show up for a brief cameo in my guess.
Yeah, that's what you think?
Yeah.
You know what? I don't think Spider-Man's gonna show up until like a post-credit scene, because Marvel wants to have their fingers on the project, and in the original Venom movie, Marvel had no say whatsoever, right?
Yeah.
So how if Spider-Man's gonna have some sort of a cameo or role in Venom 2, how do you want it to go about? Like, how do you want to see Spider-Man come in?
Imagine he's like touring around this like some city and he sees all this going down,
Mm-hmm.
and then the money guess if he gets involved somehow and try to like stop whoever is like they don't know which party is bad and just which party is good, right?
Right.
And then if he gets like if both of them are wrapping havoc
Right.
city, whatever city you're into, like, this is going to be interesting.
Yeah.
Very interesting. If he's involved. Just my guess.
So I think how it's gonna be, because Spider-Man is in New York and now he's on the run. Venom is taking place in San Francisco, so I think Eddie Brock is gonna go to New York, trying to restart his career, because he kind of got booted out from New York, because in the movie Venom he got discredited for something. He didn't really say what, but he got kicked out of New York, so he went to San Francisco, which now I think because Venom he needs some help, because he's gonna fight Carnage, and there's no way Venom can fight Carnage by himself, because even in Venom 1, Venom had trouble fighting what's that symbiote? Riot? Is that his name? I don't even remember the symbiote's name.
Yeah,
But
I can't remember.
he was having a hard time fighting that symbiote. So imagine fighting Carnage. He's gonna have a hard time. So he knows there's another hero out there. So he's gonna go investigate Spider-Man, because hey, he knows who Spider-Man is. He's gonna go to New York. He's gonna find Peter Parker basically and ask for help. Do you think they're gonna do something like that?
Honestly, yeah, if he's not, like, again, we don't know Tom Holland's not going to be in it, but it'll be interesting, like, a brief cameo, like, try to get him in
Right.
somehow. Like, just, that would be interesting.
Well,
Try to look Spider-Man and stuff.
Well, Tom Hardy posted a picture the other day on Instagram. He wrote "Rip Peter Parker." So I'm like, what the hell's going on here?
Yeah, actually, yeah, I just saw that this morning, too.
I was,
Like,
But Tom Hardy has a habit of posting something about Spider-Man and Venom and then deleting it right away,
Hmm.
which I don't.
Probably
I,
video too much.
yeah, yeah. Which I hate when people do that. I don't like when people do that. But thank goodness people are on top of that, right? So they just screen grab it, right?
Yeah, true, true,
I just
true on that one. Because there's so many fan videos on YouTube and just like posting it. It's like I thought it was radio for a minute, but it's like just like blasting music all over the place.
in the for a long time I thought Venom 2 was gonna be called Maximum Carnage.
Oh yeah, yeah, I heard about that.
I'm
Yeah,
glad I'm glad it's not called Maximum Carnage. I think they're gonna save that for like the third movie or something like that.
that would be interesting. That would be interesting.
Just imagine if Carnage somehow took over New York and the symbiotes are rioting. You know how that game Spider-Man Web of Shadows when Venom took over New York? Do you remember that game?
I think that game. I think I haven't played it yet.
Well, it's an older game.
Honestly.
That game came out in 2008. We just finished. We were starting high school that time. But in that game,
Oh
Venom. V- at that time,
yes.
Venom, or in that game, Venom took over New York City, and Spider-Man had to stop the symbiote. Right. So I think it's sort of gonna lean towards that story. Carnage is gonna take over New York, cause chaos, but also infest New York with the Carnage symbiote. Right. So what do you think? Do you think they'll do something like that? What are some of your ideas of what this movie could be?
Honestly, I see like some Easter egg reference from that too, and also that the Spider-Man, what was it, on the PS4 right now?
The Spider-Man
They
PS,
started into
yeah, the Spider-Man PS4 right now. Harry's gonna be Venom, right?
yeah,
Because he's
yeah. Imagine they did like some Easter reference of all like news they done,
mm-hmm.
and somehow they just like Stable, the private army
Yes.
contract doing that in the PS4 game.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah, imagine that third movie, that would be a full-on Easter egg reference right there.
And it's
Everything.
and it's pretty funny you mentioned Silver Sable because they were gonna do a movie about her too until they kept postponed it,
Yeah. Yeah.
which I don't think is a good
Rumors
idea.
about that too. Yeah.
I think Sony's trying to do their own version of Captain America: Civil War, like have a movie with all their villains, which is basically like the Sinister Six, right? So
Yes.
so just imagine all the villains, and maybe the Sinister Six movie could be about Spider-Man, Venom, and the Sinister Six, right? Those two fighting the Sinister Six because Carnage did something, or maybe Carnage is the new leader instead of Doctor Octopus, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So instead of
Totally agree.
Doctor Octopus putting the team together, it would be Carnage because Carnage would know who Vulture is, who Scorpion is, and who Craven is. Which Craven might be the new villain of Spider-Man 3, but that's a different video to talk about.
Oh, yeah,
So, out of everything, how excited are you for Venom 2?
well, it's pretty like hyped, but like I like to see how it goes with the storyline and see how this runs. Like, right? I like to see it.
Right.
See,
Well, I'm pretty excited to see it, but unfortunately, we have to wait a whole other year because the movie's not coming out until June 25th, 2021. So it's gonna be a while before we actually see the Venom sequel.
yeah, well, that means they're probably gonna make it until what, the fall after the summer's over.
Yeah. So
Yeah, this is the prequel now.
yeah,
Oh,
so
prequel.
yeah, Venom was originally supposed to come out October. Now it's coming out June next year. So it kind of sucks, but what are you gonna do?
Yeah, that's fine.
All right, that's all I got for Venom 2. Do you have anything else you want to say before we head out?
No, no.
No, you're good? All right. So that's it for us for today's video. If you like this video, hit a like, share, subscribe, and see you soon. Be good.